Sapoops Sumud Nusantara is what I like to say, but I have a very important question. Why are Malaysians laughing at the Sumud Flotilla in 2026? Sapoops, you might remember the buzz over the Sumud Flotilla, how everybody was so caught up. Hero send-offs, hero comebacks, the entire world calling it a mission of justice to fight against the enemy. And if you want to know just how spirited these people were,
let's look at how they're reacting to the media about it.
We're looking at Astro Awani.
You can try this on any media. We'll also look at Sinar Harian.
And you can see the way that people were reacting. Reactions from the Gaza Sunbird, angry, sad, only 6 laughter. And Greta Thunberg, that great madam, was received by the world with such great fervor. And when our heroes came back to Malaysia, they were received oh so wonderfully. All of the hearts coming out one after another. Even as people like Musa Al-Nuwairi apparently scream, "Free Palestine!" And people react, all 5,400 of them, in a voice of seeming unison. And it goes on and on lah, so you can actually see y'all love this stuff. But you know, fast forward to 2026 and the picture looks quite different. Look at this. Sunny Arabi and his impassioned speech receiving a grand total of 61 laugh reacts out of 186. Bro, that's like a third. Sunny Arabi and Amiruddin Shari, those great heroes, 719 laugh reacts out of 2.3k. And hey, maybe it's just because people hate Amiruddin Shari or whatever, I don't know. But like here, you have a pretty innocuous and innocent looking Global Sumud Flotilla post, and you can see 52 out of 109, with your Saboop contributing 1. They're even laughing at Tiago? How could they? Well, I can think of a very good reason, but we'll come back to that. So yep, this pattern just kind of like repeats here, there, and everywhere.
And from Sinar Harian as well, we can see
these people are no longer heroes, they are basically laughing stocks. It seems to be an actual, real problem. What a shame when Malaysia is supposed to be the one leading it. You know, it's bad when even their most respected activist is just casually coming out and making videos like this, talking about how if you attack the Sumud, that doesn't help you get more votes. But you know, you might wonder why that's the case. I mean, I could think of a couple of reasons. Namely that, number one, Malaysians, like people in any other country, are kind of able to tell what is hypocrisy and what is not. And when you go and talk about how you drank toilet water, you can think of it as bravery, but it's bravery built on the assumption that, hey, we're not gonna die, we're just gonna go get locked in jail, and then a couple of weeks later, then our Instagram following is gonna grow by 200k. Lovely. Fool me once, shame on you. If you get up on a mega stage and then you start talking about how you hope that everybody is going to learn about Palestine, then maybe people might still give you the benefit of the doubt. But when you use an iPhone after preaching solidarity, 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 then I think people are gonna revert to the whole shame on me. Is that really enough though? For people who are so teguh memimpin
to just lose all of their hero status like that?
I wonder if it has anything to do with the whole lefty love boat allegations. Remember the Tiago we were discussing right here? Ooh, you have a whole bunch of like these really juicy comments. You know, it's almost kind of like the whole thing where Olympic athletes basically run out of condoms just during the few days in the Olympic village, except there's no actual near superhuman achievement that is being brought to bear right here. Mostly, it is for Instagram reels and for clout. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that your main mission coordinator is casually joining PKR. Good job for leading this, Malaysia. No, but really though, it seems to me that there's this whole accumulation of different things that's causing people to ask at the end of the day, what if it is a scam? What if maybe we don't need Anwar Ibrahim to be all voice of the Malaysian people when a ton of us don't actually care about this cause at all? And by the way, people are just realizing that maybe the whole Palestine thing is just not really something that they need to support or want to support. But I guess some people are realizing what's going on along the way. Thank you, Myra Elham. But yeah, we can come up with hypothetical guesses. This is why it happened, that is why it happened. But I'm not here to come up with grand conclusions about things that we can only speculate about. But I can point out to you that it is a fact that Malaysians are laughing at the Sumud Flotilla. How sad when we are the ones who are allegedly leading it, and possibly the government is going to come up just randomly and say, we're going to announce another 100 million aid 8. Our tax collection got record this year leh. So we give a bit more, so never mind lah, huh? Oh, and sorry, it's gonna come out from our diesel subsidy. Bro, better damn well not. Or maybe if the Malaysian government actually does that, then finally that could be the nail in the coffin for people to realize that at the end of the day, we should be Malaysia first, not Palestine first. Especially in the middle of a war, high oil prices, wallets shrinking, and a whole bunch of other things which maybe make it so that more of us are kind of opening our eyes along the way. Of course, if you want to support the Sumud Nusantara, then that's your business. But if you were on the fence before, then just know that there's a whole rabbit hole for you to go down and to look at. Anyway, what do you think, Sapoops? Why are people laughing at the Sumud Flotilla? Are you laughing? Are you crying? Are you screaming, free, free palace? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all to say about that, and bye.